Hello Year 4, how are you today? It's Miss Bellis here and I hope you're well. Today we are carrying on our learning on symmetry. So here's our in focus and here we have Elliot. He puts some paint on a square piece of paper. He folds the paper along one of the lines of symmetry. What does the paper look like afterwards? What do you think? If you can get a square piece of paper and a bit of paint, you could even have a go yourself. Or even just folding a square of paper without the paint might give you some idea of what it could look like. What can you remember about the lines of symmetry for a square? So let's learn one shows us what's happened if Elliot folds it horizontally. We can see that the blob of paint has been reflected the same distance from the line in the bottom right corner, a mirror image. Did you fold your paper this way? This time, he's folded the square along the vertical line of symmetry, and the paint has been reflected over here. But what if he folds it this way, diagonally? Is it still symmetrical? It's still the same distance from the line of symmetry, and in the same position from the corner and sides of the square. It's symmetrical. So for the guided practice today, we're not drawing the shape, but putting in the line of symmetry. Imagine these shapes are on paper. Where is the fold line that would mean that this shape is reflected here? Would the line be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal? And then Emma asks us to explain why it is possible to make this, but not this. What do you think? So here's our worksheet, and question 1 is very like the in focus task. Elliot puts 2 drops of paint on each sheet of paper. These show some of the sheets after they are unfolded. Can you draw on the fold line or line of symmetry to show how each sheet was folded? For question 2, we have the line of symmetry drawn on for us. Ruby has painted a rectangle on these 4 sheets. She then folds them along the line of symmetry. You need to complete the diagrams here to show how each sheet looks after it's been folded and opened up. So here are the answers to question 1. And here are the answers to question 2. And here is today's extra challenge. This is quite an interesting one to really get you thinking. It says, I have a digital watch on my wrist, one in the car, and one by the side of my bed. For quite a while, I've been fascinated by the way the digital numbers are displayed and the patterns they show. Some of my friends also get caught up in this. I'll explain more. When it's 12:51, I'm very likely to say, well, that's interesting. If you put a mirror down where the dots are, you find you get symmetry. There's definitely a line of symmetry down the middle. So I'll then look for another. And here's one, 20:05. Is it the next one, or are there some in between? Whatever the next one is, I wonder how long it is between the 2 times. What can you discover about this one? So that's all for today. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.